Born in Funtua, Nigeria, some 50 years ago, Professor Usman Zunnurain is a man that has simply stayed true to his belief in living a life of truth and honesty. After duly taking the primary and secondary school certificates, he studied law at the Bayero University, Kano, and was called to the bar on March 19, 1996. He started his PhD program in 2010, and out of diligence and hard work, Professor Zunnurain is at the moment the Dean of the Faculty of Law, Bayero University, Kano. Professor Zunnurain has a definition for integrity.
A cherished value, I think that people try to have some set of principles, that may be dictated out of their ideological beliefs, out of their maybe religious beliefs. Purely you are trying to live a very, upright type of life. You want to lead a life which is to the best of your ability, according to the set of values, principles, and other things that the community cherish and you also believe in.
When asked to recall what challenges he has faced in living a life of transparency, Professor Zunnurain recalls the case of a woman he gave her name as Mrs. Adepoju, who got a rough treatment from the family of her husband following his death. She was, according to Professor Zunnurain, thrown out of the matrimonial home and left with nothing to fend for herself and the children. Professor Zunnurain said he, at the time, vowed to support the woman any way he could to get the husband's money in the bank. Mrs. Adepoju's husband had died without a will. After a frustrating search through various bank accounts, Professor Zunnurain said luck eventually smiled on him.
It was quite a frustrating experience, and as we are moving around, one day we went to one very remote village. You can't believe it in those days. I got about 1.something million naira in the account, which was a huge amount of money there. So we collected the money, and the integrity issue comes in, whether we should disclose the whole amount to the poor lady or we take something out of it. But at the end of the day, actually, God was so kind to me.